Now we're going to move on to a cooperative. Cooperatives are businesses owned, formed, and operated by its own members. And characteristics will include that all members, they have a vote, they have an opinion, and it's valued. There's limited interest on the money invested. The members are clients. Now, because all the members are really clients and they're investing their money, it might not be that based on the performance of the business that the interest received or what is given on their profit or on their investment, it's not a great amount or it's not something that they were expecting. It could be that it's relatively low. Now the profits too are distributed among all members. And I have on the board some examples of cooperatives. So financial, for example, credit unions, and one we all know would be COK. A consumer cooperative, and these are involved in the provision of goods and services. Then we have agricultural cooperatives, and these provide agricultural products and equipment to farmers. Now remember we said earlier that the members are clients. So in financial credit unions, in COK, customers would be the members. The consumers, for the consumer cooperatives, they would also be the members. And for the agricultural cooperatives, of course, the farmers themselves would be clients and members, right? Now, there are different advantages, of course. There's a market for members, employment is provided, and it's owned and operated, which means there's greater commitment to making it a success. Because if you own a business and you're also operating it for your own benefit, more than likely you're going to want to invest as much time, resources, and effort required in order for the business to do exceptionally well. Now, a cooperative is also a medium through which a government can channel aid to the society. The government may invest a certain amount of money in order to fund different projects or to assist in different activities. Now, all profits are also shared among the members, and of course, there has to be a document or an agreement that establishes how the profits are shared or how the interest is allocated on investments. And the last advantage would be that decision making, similarly in the partnership, is shared. Now, as we're seeing so far, all business structures have shared decision making except for the sole trader. And again, it's because the sole proprietor or the sole trader is his own boss and has no one or no obligation to anyone to provide information to them regarding their business. Now, disadvantages of a cooperative would be that there is poor, inexperienced, and unqualified management, mainly because the clients are members and the members are operating the business. Now, poor management can result and hinder growth, can result in the hindrance of growth. And this is not very good because for businesses, you want to make a profit. In order to make a profit, the business has to grow to a certain level and it has to thrive. If that's not taking place, then no profit will be made. Now, there will be conflict among members, and this can lead to slow decision making. Now, if you notice, whereas in a partnership, there is a certain amount of persons allowed to be in the partnership, a maximum of 20 and a minimum of 2 persons. In a cooperative, there aren't a set number of persons. So, for example, a credit union such as COK, when you go to start an account there to be a member, they don't tell you, okay, we've reached our quota for the month, you can no longer join, try again in 2 years or 3 years. They don't tell you that. So cooperatives can have a various amount of persons joining. There's no set limit on that. But because there are so many members and all of them are operating the business in some way or helping in its operation, the decision-making process is even more slow, it's even more tedious than in the partnership and also the sole trader. Now, for the formation, each member has to purchase shares within the business itself in order to form the capital base of the cooperative. So based on how many shares you buy, that determines the amount of interest allocated and what it is that you receive on your returns. Now, as far as management goes, it's governed by the membership through a management board that's elected by the members. So the members themselves will decide to elect or vote for different management leaders and determine who is going to give them instructions, who is going to guide the day-to-day and really be in charge.